Hey, it's Alex with Trinity Roofing and Construction. I'm out here at this property in Mansfield, April 18th, 11:20 in the morning time. Let me show you what I found on my inspection. So first thing I noticed when I went to go check is just, are the gutters installed under the drippage, which they are not. And what that causes is, if you can see that gap between where the gutters and the drippage are supposed to be, is that when water rains, it will naturally come off the roof and it will work its way back and it will find its way in behind the gutters. In a long term, it will start to damage the fascia. And what happens is that this drip edge is supposed to be installed over the gutters, and the gutters are supposed to be installed under the drip edge, so that as the water flows off, it goes straight into the gutters. So that's just the first thing I noticed. But when I was checking that, I noticed that there is a layover on the shingles. So there is one layer of shingles, regular shingles, and then when they replace them, instead of taking them off down to the decking like they're supposed to, they just put another layer of shingles on. That is a big no-no, because what it does is it causes, as the other shingles are underneath, it will cause rises and lips in the shingles. And you can see here's an example that is starting to come up because it can't lay flat because it has a natural rise in this area. Wind catches it and starts to lift it up. And as you go through, it's on every single one of them. Looks like they had maybe a repair that had to be done, most likely because of that, because these shingles can't seal down, so they had to apply sealant to it to do it. So every single shingle layer has a rise on it that's causing any kind of lipping and listing to go. Here's an example. You can see all of these shingles are starting to lift. And then in the valley, if you add so many layers of valley to it, that causes a lift, which is what's happening here. It's got a rise right here because there's multiple layers of shingles and valley liner on it. And then we don't want to have that. They also used a 3-tab shingle, which is more of this, which is fine, except for it just didn't even cut it straight necessarily. It's just examples of how this was done the last time when it was replaced. And when they did replace it, they even just reused the same box vents and components that are up there. You can see the held-ins from it, but it's causing huge lifts in this area. You get wind-driven rain, you should not be able to stick something inside the shingle and be stuck down. So all this bunch up and extra layers of everything, it's just causing problems with the roof. It needs to have a fresh roof on it. I'll get down, I'll show you everything. We'll have a plan to get this back together.